Down in Texas, there's an architect who spent the last 8 years developing a different type of home made out of polyurethane foam.
Welcome to the Bloom House. This is one of the most unique Airbnbs, not just in Austin, but probably in the whole world. Let's take a look inside. The Bloom House was designed by Dalton Bloom in the 1970s, who was an architecture student at the University of Texas. Charles Harker set out to build the project, which ended up taking over 11 years. These structures are built to last 200 to 300 years. The structure was built with steel rebar, coated in layers of polyurethane foam, sculptured with a hand pruning saw, which took over 7 months. And after 11 years, the masterpiece was completed. This is Dave Claunch. He purchased the property back in 2017. He spent 2 years restoring it and turning it into a short-term rental. And I got a chance to interview him about what it was like to do this.
Hello.
Hey!
I was just sitting at my desk one day reading the local business magazine, and a glossy real estate insert fell out of it, and it was on the front page listed for sale. I'd actually written sort of a little article for our local newsletter about this group of architects that were creating curvilinear architecture and kind of some weird, strange building shapes back in the 70s, basically a hippie commune here in the Austin area.
He ended up restoring the property, and now it's on Airbnb for anyone to stay in. Okay, but before we get into it, I wanted to thank SoFi for sponsoring the next portion of this video. SoFi is a mobile-first finance company helping members bank, borrow, and invest their money all in one app. You guys have heard me talk about SoFi before, and as a creator, I need to be financially independent and really aware of this stuff. So I have YouTube, of course, I have my Airbnb, and I have investments. And what's awesome about SoFi is you really can manage your finances all in one app. So you can do your banking, you can invest in stocks, you can even check your credit score and apply for a personal loan. You can even apply for a mortgage and then pay your mortgage all in this one app. So it's incredibly convenient. And I'm super excited about their newest product, their SoFi checking and savings account. You can earn up to 1.8% APY on your money. That's 60 times the national average. So you'll earn more in interest in only 7 days with SoFi than you would with a big bank checking or savings account. And when you bank with SoFi, there are no fees, and you can get paid up to 2 days early when you set up direct deposit. And when you sign up right now with my link, you can cash in on up to $300 when you open an account and set up direct deposit. And this is a special offer, so make sure that you scan the QR code or simply click the link in the description box to make sure that you get the up to $300 for opening an account and setting up direct deposit. So thank you to SoFi for sponsoring this video and really making videos like this possible, because they're expensive to produce, you guys. Thanks again, SoFi, and let's get into the Airbnb.
It was in pretty rough shape. The water didn't work. The pipes had calcified. There were some cracks in the roof. There were some water leaks into the building. I spent about 2 years going over there on weekends and getting it fixed up.
So this is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom Airbnb, and it's all a really just big open space. So start out going down in here, and you're immediately in the dining area / kitchen. So they've got a lot of cherry wood accents, which I think looks really nice. These earth tones. The whole house is supposed to feel like you're kind of like in the earth. Surprisingly pretty spacious in here when you're actually in it. And they've got this cool tile that I think also kind of gives it like an earthy vibe, almost like the color of the natural ground or mud or something.
And all the kitchen cabinetry, they're box cabinets, but the fronts of them were fixed in place with 2-inch thick cedar boards. They hand carved in place all of those fronts and facades.
Take a look at the kitchen here. This kitchen, it's giving storybook. It's so cute, and it's got everything you need. So obviously this is all custom cabinetry, everything kind of custom done in here. But you've still got a dishwasher, you've got a stove, you've got an oven, you've got everything that you need. The whole ceiling is curved as well, so that is really cool. It definitely just gives you the effect as if you're in a natural cave and not like a house. And then while this part of the kitchen is pretty small over here, there is more space. There's fridge, freezer, and then a microwave and a little pantry over here as well. Take a look at the ceiling in here, you guys. It's textured in a way as if it's like a salt cave, I feel like. It's about 100 degrees out in here, but this place stays really cool. Just the way that it's built is so insulated. Heading down to the living room.
Some of the previous owners would want to put up artwork on the wall. We've been very careful not to do that. The building is artwork.
Lots of levels in this house too. So this living room is cool because it does get pretty bright in here. We're getting some good natural light, and they were able to fit just like more normal shaped furniture. The ceilings are actually pretty high in here, but the ceiling is almost like a sound blanket. Like it's absorbing all the sound super well, so it's not really echoey or anything. So I'm sure super great for watching TV. Kind of fun that the Airbnb has some instruments. Actually, I think this is like a really good idea to have a guitar. I feel like people would probably hang outside, play the guitar. And then there's also a fireplace right here with a super cool like twisted top to it. Just like so many curves everywhere you look.
The architect, Charles Harker, he hand carved the whole shape of the building inside and out of the foam. It took him 9 months. He's as much of a sculptor and an artist as he is an architect.
So over down here off the kitchen dining area is the first bedroom. And this is kind of like the primary bedroom, and it's as if you're in a seashell. So you know when you put a seashell up to your ear and you can hear the ocean? Well, you can't really hear it, but you can sleep in it. I love this archway into the closet, how it's like all wavy going in. That's super cool. There's like a good amount of storage here as if someone actually maybe did live here. And you've also got a sliding door out onto the patio, which we'll check out in a bit. Here's the bathroom. Like the rest of the house, of course, it's gonna be super unique and wavy. The cabinetry in here matches the kitchen really well. It's that same cherry wood, but kind of custom built into this corner. How cool is this shower? The way that it's shaped, I don't know, it feels like you're outside or something. It's really cool. And then over around the corner is the actual toilet. Of course, the bathroom's gonna have that, but it's kind of like blocked in that little cave area. It's got some nice little plants and stuff, which is super pretty. Let's take a look outside on the patio. This is right off of the primary bedroom. You've got one of my favorite things an Airbnb can have, an outdoor shower. That's just super cool because it is really hot here in Austin. Like this is like prime outdoor shower weather. But you've also got this whole amazing outdoor dining and hangout space where you can just look at this insane Airbnb. You've got a view of this thing. It's so cool. They've built this whole deck kind of onto the property. You can't really see any other houses around. You feel pretty secluded and private out here when there's actually a lot of houses in this neighborhood. It's a really like pretty nice neighborhood. So like, yes, you have the view out there, but it's just insane. It's so cool.
The building is supposed to look like some sort of creature. When you ask Charles Harker, you know, what is it? He's very clever. He won't answer it. He'll say, well, what do you think it is?
Now we'll head upstairs to the other bedroom. Up here is the second bedroom. I would call it more of a loft. It's like there's no door or anything, but it's a super cool space and it's perfectly fine as a bedroom for a short-term rental. So they've got like a little twin size couch bed right here and these really cool oval shaped windows that just have incredible views. They've got this little shelf here as a decor piece that kind of ties into the rest of the house. So another little balcony up here. You can have your morning coffee and like look out on the view. I'm interested then how it's been doing on Airbnb.
It's been killing it. I pulled the reports. For 21, it was rented 92% of the time. It's been a great investment.
So that is a look inside the Bloom house. Seriously, like the most insane Airbnb that I've ever stayed at. I'll link it down below if you guys want to check it out. And that is going to be it for this video. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.